Okay.
Cool.
What is it good for? Oh my goodness.
Absolutely nothing. And on that note,
What?
welcome to the Item Box Podcast. The Item
Is it
Boxcast.
good for?
No theme songs.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
At least not yet.
Yeah.
They were already copyrighted infringement. We're already getting sued. God damn it. I ruined everything.
I blame Clang.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Connor. It's something
I
personal.
assume Clang is going to be writing some music for this.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Make
Okay,
a
so let's
MIDI
try-
arrangement of war.
Good guy. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it
Let's
again.
try that opening again.
Welcome to the Boxcast.
Welcome to the Boxcast!
So today we have a couple guests that you all know, but I'm going to introduce them anyways because it's the podcast and that's what you do on them. We have, going from left to right, we have Alec, VZed.
Hello. Hello.
He likes to video games.
You know it.
We have proof that sometimes someone with the longest arms can touch the most hearts, Mr. Mark Longarms.
Hello.
And we have the ambassador of hype himself and the person who's doing magic fingers right now, Perrydactyl.
Wow! So excited to be here, everybody. Welcome to Boxcast. It's me, Perrydactyl. Let's do this.
And I'm Connor Clang, also.
What's up, Connor?
The most claniest of clanes.
The first thing that we were going to talk about today is the Nintendo Creators Program, because that's been causing quite a bit of a stir and a ruckus among the community, among the YouTube community. Basically, Nintendo's like, hey, you know how you make videos about our games? Want to pay us for that? Want to give us some of the money that you're using for the videos that you're making about our games? It's not fun. I mean, I think all of us are opposed to it.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
yeah.
in one sense, it is them working in the right direction, because their previous view on that was, if you want to make video content about our games, give us all of your money.
Yeah.
And now it's just give us almost half of your money, which is a little bit better, but
It's a
But
smidge
still.
better.
yeah, it's a smidge better. But still, I mean, oh hey, let's charge people for like free advertisement and
Yeah, exactly.
criticism.
There are a few things that I think Nintendo could have done to make it way more palatable. Not the least of which making it clear that like old videos could be grandfathered in. So like they're not going to go around and claim videos that were made before the program was launched.
Oh, yeah, that would have been...
Yes.
Like that would have been like fine with me. And then maybe, like take down the percentage a little bit. But I mean, at the same time, I can't really say I'm totally against it, because like, I mean, if I am going to, I don't know, I should stop talking. If we're going to post this, I don't want to say something I'm going to regret, because it's not a great program. It's not a great program, but I don't know if I'm 100% against it, because like we said, it's like a bunch of steps in the right direction, right?
Yeah. I mean, there could be things that
Yeah.
they could have done to make it better.
And, like, the thing about the program on... Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. But, like, it doesn't help that, like, everything that they've released about it, like, information-wise, has been very vague.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you go to Twitter, you could see very easily how ambiguous it's been delivered to other people, and like what their interpretation of
And-
it.
and
And that's
honestly,
not great.
It's like they haven't even like worked on it that much. Like on the list of games that you can cover under the Nintendo program, they misspelled the word Echoes and the word Academy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
And it's still
Wow.
up like that, and it's still misspelled.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's spelled
Good job,
like
Nintendo.
you can make videos about like Big Brain Academy and Metroid Prime 2.
Academy. Big brain. Huh?
Wait, how did they spell Academy?
I could just imagine some like Japanese intern being the one who had to like translate that from like Japanese to English, and he just like
Yeah,
misspelled it. Is that racist? I feel like that's racist.
that might be a little racist.
That might
How did
be
they
a
spell
little
Academy?
It might be all smidge.
Acadeamey.
Oh, A-M-E-Y. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
I got it right here. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, he's looking at how to spell it. Even in Canada, that's wrong.
Even in Canada.
And you spell things weird.
Even in Canada.
We spell things correctly.
Yeah, color, am I right?
Hello.
And favorite.
Calour. And
Favorite.
favorite.
Oh God, that's not
Favorite.
there.
I stand by it. I stand by it. And it's Zed, not Z.
No, your name is
I'm-
VZ.
Oh, it's my favorite YouTuber, VZ.
Is
Hey,
it pronounced
fair.
Coach Zed? No.
Try Sarah Perry. Try Perrydactyl. No, I
Try
can't remember
Perrydactyl.
this.
No, you can't even get the joke right. VZ.
Hey, save the salt for the gaming. Let's talk about gaming now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just talk about stuff. So yeah, like looking at the list of stuff that YouTube creators are allowed to make now, it's not great.
It's not great, no.
Very
Specifically
limited.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but about the whole thing, I made a video on it, and like I had the idea in mind to like just like have an analogy of Nintendo was shooting themselves in the foot. So like the whole video was just like a big build up to that.
Yeah.
So,
That video was
what that
hilarious.
video-
It is
Oh,
hilarious.
thank you. But yeah, it's not
It's
great.
really
It's
good.
not very good. I don't think it's very good. I think Nintendo still has a lot to learn about things that are more generally accepted over here. Like they have like a different mindset than what we do, especially us YouTubers, because this isn't very great for us. So
See, I'm just worried that other companies are going
And
to pick
it's-
up
yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah, that's so true.
It's very worrying that Nintendo's the only
don't
company
know.
doing.
Although in the past, Nintendo has been like
I think
the most resistant to change of all the gaming companies.
they're very stuck in their ways. But like
Yeah.
it's Nintendo knows really weird in that like last summer they're like, hey, we're gonna do a bunch of copyright strikes on Nintendo stuff, and then like they got all the backlash and just cooled it down, and now
Yeah.
they're like, hey, we're gonna do it again, but this time it's different. And it's just like, why? Why
It's so weird.
did you not learn from?
Yeah, they were probably
last
just
year?
like, oh man, we're giving people what they want. The ability to make some money off of videos. Not all, but some.
I don't know. Like the whole thing, I'm just worried about is like, if my old Nintendo videos would get like content strikes, the copyright strikes against it, because that would really suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would suck hardcore.
Like one thing that I think was really cool was when Nintendo like made it so Melee like got onto Evo, because
Yeah.
that was a big thing for the Smash community. So
Yeah.
here's
Yeah.
hoping that Nintendo does the same thing for the YouTube community. We'll be like, hey, we've heard you guys out. Let's just like forget
Like,
Yeah.
what we were
the
doing.
thing is, and I'm going to sound like such a hater here, but I get it when you're talking about Let's Plays.
Yeah, I was just
know.
gonna say that.
Like, because there's a big difference between Let's Plays and like what the four of us do, you know, because
Yeah.
like, you know, there's a lot more of an added visual element, a lot more of a scripted element, a lot more of like a planning and editing, and you know, and I mean like, and I'm
Yeah.
not trying to devalue what Let's Players do, because I
Yeah.
think that there are some really great Let's Play channels out there, but I mean like when you're just having like straight uncut gameplay, like, you know, of an entire segment of the game start to finish, then yeah, I can start to see intellectual property starting to become an issue,
Yeah,
right? But I mean, like, if you are reviewing a game and you have the right of first purchase, like you bought it with your own money, you know, I think there's a big difference there, right?
yeah. I think
Yeah, yeah.
charging people to critique your product is not particularly a good use of your money.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Nintendo, please listen.
But keep making good games.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
Ultimately, just make good games, please.
and that's
Yeah.
the thing about Nintendo. Like the people who make games in Nintendo are the greatest ever, but then
Oh
also
yeah.
their business decisions are consistently terrible and awful
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I still like Nintendo a lot, but I don't like the program.
Yeah,
So as a Nintendo fan, that's disappointing to me, and as a YouTuber, that is also disappointing to me because this could affect people's lives, and it wouldn't be great for them.
Mhm.
So that's
Yeah, it's
the main
doubly
concern.
bad for us.
yeah,
Yeah,
And I think the weird thing on top of that, I remember reading is like, say you don't want to be the Nintendo affiliate, you don't want to be in the creator program, like they'll just slap their own ads on your stuff without it being monetized. Like it's very backhanded.
yeah. if you don't go through that process, they're going to do the same thing they did earlier, which was your videos are monetized, but all their money now goes to Nintendo.
Yeah, like 100% of it.
Yeah, 100% of it.
So it's kind of like we don't have a choice here. It's a lose-lose situation.
Dang.
I guess we should talk about like what you have to do to become a Nintendo creator, whatever it's called, affiliate. Is it affiliate? I don't know.
Yeah. I think you have to. You can either apply and become like an official Nintendo like channel, like Nintendo. You know,
I think it's Nintendo content only, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you can either do that, or you can have like some of your videos. Like if you make Nintendo, like some Nintendo content, like not every video, then you can have like Nintendo. You can send that into Nintendo, and they'll analyze
It'll be
it,
official Nintendo video.
Yeah.
Right.
You get less money from those videos that way. Nintendo takes more of a cut. And also, either way, every time you make a video, you have to submit it to Nintendo first, and they have to okay it before it can go live. Which they say should take about 2 to 3 days, but apparently has taken a lot longer in the earlier stages of the program.
Oh shoot, that's not great.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to be a struggle if you decide to like work with Nintendo in this program.
Yeah.
Because like say you have like a month like VZed over here, he's got a month of Rare going. Like say you had a month of Mario, and like you had to get appealed, you had to get it viewed and criticized and okayed by Nintendo. Like your whole month could be like taken all out of whack. Like you would have to prepare way further in advance in hopes of like getting it on time.
Yeah.
It definitely sucks for people who want to try and get their reviews or the videos out there like on the day of that the game comes out.
Yeah,
like when the game
it makes
videos
like that way less relevant.
If you're trying to play by the rules and make reviews of things the day that they come out, either you make a review that doesn't have any video footage of the game itself, or you run the risk of working on it really hard to make it come out, as soon as the game comes out, and then having to wait a couple of days while other people who aren't trying to do it their legal way get there first.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because the language that I read consistently says Let's Players, which makes me wonder if there's going to be like a distinction, because like I have yet to see like, I don't know. I haven't looked it up in a while, but like everybody I see is like Nintendo affiliate program for Let's Players.
Mm-hmm. The writing on the actual program is really vague about that.
Like, do they know that there's a distinction?
I don't know.
I hope so.
I hope they know.
I would be willing to bet that they don't, and that's just me thinking, hey, Nintendo is like, all YouTube is mine. We own it.
It'd be funny if Nintendo thought that all of YouTube was just like PewDiePie, and like all that they've seen from YouTube is PewDiePie, and they're like, hey, he does that, then that must mean everybody else does that. So let's just like that's what everybody does.
I mean, I would be really interested to find out like if Nintendo has seen like a video review on YouTube rather than like PewDiePie or Markiplier or whoever.
Right. I mean, I know Nintendo in some official capacity. Like Nintendo of America has worked with like Pro Jared and the Completionist. Like they've sent review copies to them.
Yeah.
That's Nintendo of America, not the whole
true.
Nintendo. And I think that this creators program is coming out of Japan. So.
Oh, it definitely is. It has that vibe.
But yeah, Nintendo kind of sucks.
Yeah, they definitely dropped the ball on that.
But they make Star Fox.
I know.
But they make Star Fox.
And speaking of Star Fox, let's have a wonderful segue into the second thing we're talking about today, which is this is the first Item Box podcast of 2015, also the first one ever, but mostly the first one of 2015. And as a result, what games are you guys looking forward to in the coming year? What do you want to play?
Star Fox!
I hear Mark click Star Fox.
Yeah, I think
that's
what he was
Star
talking about.
Blocks. It's a new Minecraft. It's It's the new Minecraft.
Oh wait, I thought he just wanted us to get him some coffee. I thought he was just like, hey, give me some Starbucks. Can't let you brew Starbucks.
You know me so well, Connor.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Star Fox. Also Splatoon. That game looks awesome. I really want to play it.
Splatoon looks fantastic.
Yo,
I have a feeling I could dump so many hours online in Splatoon. It just looks so much fun to play.
And it's just like that kind of multiplayer game Nintendo hasn't really done before.
Yeah,
And like that kind of game with Nintendo's like level of polish that they put into everything just looks like it's going to be like
yeah,
beautiful.
it's getting me all hot and bothered.
Yeah.
But, okay, so like I want to talk about Splatoon real quick. So when you look at Splatoon, what do you think of in Nintendo franchises? Like what do you think of?
Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this has something to do in the same vein as Mario Sunshine, because I bet Splatoon was some kind of prototype from some other kind of similar-ish like kind of thing, and like Miyamoto's like, yo, what if you did this kind of like Mario Sunshine and you had it clean instead of clean you make messes? Duh! Everybody's a blooper. Everybody make mess.
I like that theory. I really like that theory.
Or maybe like they started it as like Mario Sunshine 2, but then they realized, wait a second, this is a really fun arena shooter, and they just changed the gameplay out of that.
I like that theory too. That's pretty good.
But anyways, it looks beautiful and it looks amazing.
It looks
I
fun,
love
yeah.
it.
I really, really like love the art style. Like everything's so bright and colorful.
I know.
And like that's the kind of thing I like about Nintendo games. And like it always catches my eye. I'm like, yeah, I just want to do all the things. It looks so great.
Yeah.
I mean, like that was the GameCube thing. Was like with Wind Waker and Mario Sunshine. It was just like bright, beautiful graphics. Let's have a good time. Let's have it's fun in the sun.
Yeah. And those
and I'm
games have
really
aged
looking
better
forward
than
to it. I think
anything
it's going
from
to
the
be a really good time.
Yeah. Those games have aged better than anything on the PS2, too. For sure.
Easily.
I'm sorry, Mario Sunshine haters, but it's good.
It is good. This is a good game.
I like Mario
It's a good
Sunshine.
game.
Mario
I
Sunshine's a
liked
good
it.
game.
Okay, so it's agreed. Mario Sunshine's
There's-
actually
there's
good.
people that
And
like it.
everybody else can shut up.
I mean, I
Who
think
who doesn't like Mario Sunshine?
Mario Sunshine got a lot of backlash like when it first came out because it wasn't Mario 64 too, but I think most of those people have turned around now.
Well, those people could put a sock on it. I don't know. What am I?
Put a sock in it.
Whoa, Mark, you better calm down. Whoa,
That is
All right.
probably like the foulest language I've ever seen Mark use.
it's pretty dang foul, dude.
So true.
Did you kiss your mother with that mouth?
It's a good question.
That is a good question. Yeah. I was gonna be like, what game am I looking forward to? But the only one that can come to mind, like off the top of my head, is American Truck Simulator, which we can't talk about because no one else is gonna be like interested in that at all.
Well, then make them. Talk about it.
Yeah, Euro Truck Simulator 2, surprisingly really good game, really relaxing. I spend way too much time on it, just
There you
like
go.
driving around Europe in my truck. It's
I
a
wanted
good
to
game
play it.
just entirely zone out to.
I wanted to play it, but I want to get like a driving wheel first,
Yeah.
like a USB driving wheel, so I
Yeah.
can like be immersed and actually think that I'm like some European truck driver. I could like go by and honk my horn and drive on the left side of the road.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. The only
do all
problem is
that
I
fun
started.
European stuff.
The only problem is I started in Scotland, where they drive on the left side of the road. So all my first
Oh,
missions
no.
were just the worst.
Oh man,
Yeah, that would throw me off.
And
for,
eventually
like,
I left
the
and I
longest
never came
time.
back. Yeah, they're making a new one. It's in America. I don't know how much of America you'll be able to explore, but
America's
maybe.
a big place.
Yeah, it's a good country.
It's a big old place.
Yeah, it's a good place.
as long as they explore Indiana, New England, and Texas, then we
Yeah.
can all drive to each other's houses and party.
You
And
can
then
see
just
all
a big old
Oh.
invisible wall at the border.
you can see all the wonderful sights of Indiana.
All the corn.
Oh, the miles and miles of corn.
So much.
Show me the corn. Show me the corn.
All right, I'll show you the corn.
Oh
I'll show you the corn.
Butter edited corn.
Something fierce.
Connor, throw corn everywhere and then pop it. Make it to popcorn so I can eat it.
Yeah,
That's not difficult.
that's not difficult
That's
at all.
not difficult. That's not hard. Speaking of difficult, Did you guys see all the cool games that are probably hard that are coming to 3DS this year? It's insane. They're all like back to back to back. We got
What do we
Monster
got?
Hunter 4.
Okay.
We got freaking Majora's Mask.
All right.
We
Okay.
got Codename Steam.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We got Xenoblade.
Whoa.
What else we got? There's some the new Fire Emblem game that's supposed to come out this year. I think.
I think it's
A lot of I'm getting excited for 3DS again. Like I wasn't so much crazy about anything last year. But
last
this year I'm like, good thing I ride on the bus.
good time to be a computer.
Are any of y'all like considering getting the new 3DS to, play with the little new nipple analog?
The little nub.
Well, not right away, but I mean, it's definitely on my radar.
Yeah, I definitely want to wait until it gets enough games that would justify it. Because right now all it has is, I think, Xenoblade, which is already a Wii game.
Yeah, and I have it on the Wii, and it's great.
And I mean, Nintendo's already tried to do this with the DSi, and that didn't work out that well. So, but I'm definitely interested. I'm curious. See what it does.
It's coming out soon, yeah.
Quick question: is my camera still working, or
Yes.
am I?
Yeah, it's coming out really soon.
Okay, because I'm getting all kinds of error messages on my end. But anyways, we'll keep going.
But like, I really, really want the new 3DS. But like, right now, I'm just like, I can't buy it because it's like $200. I already have a great 3DS. Like, I don't see the need for the little nubber.
Yeah.
And apparently the 3D's better. But who uses the 3D?
Yeah, I have a 2DS.
You know?
So
Yeah, you
2DS Life, high five.
Oh, you both have one?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it's so cute.
I love the 2DS.
yeah.
That's so cute.
3DS is like
Yeah.
probably the best console out right now, in my opinion.
Oh, dude, it's so hot. It's
Pretty
great.
good.
Yeah.
It's great. You know what I'm playing on the 3DS right now? Not to get completely off topic, but they re-released a compilation of the first 3 Ace Attorney games.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
God, yeah.
Ooh, it is good.
I want to get that.
It is a
too.
good dang time.
I want to get that so bad, but I
Me
wish
too.
it came out like physically because that's
know,
like one of the few
yeah.
games
Yes,
that, like
that's my biggest beef because I went to the store to get it and it wasn't there, and I was like, well, I'll buy it online, I guess.
that's one of the few games that I want to just hold in my hands.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Mhm.
I love that series so much.
Dude,
so
okay,
much.
real quick. I
Real
was
quick.
talking to someone else about this momentarily right before we started this. Freaking music in that game really adds to like the whole experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Like it's so powerful and great. I love it. But yeah, anyways, back to things excited. I'm really, really excited for Codename Steam
Yeah,
that's coming out
That's
relatively soon. There's a 3DS demo for it right now, and it's it's really cool. So it's like XCOM, but it's more of a third-person shooter. Because like you have so much movement and like what you can do, like
Yeah,
based on
it's like
Steam, because everything's steampunk.
It's like XCOM mixed with Valkyria Chronicles, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just
yeah,
gonna say
that's the way to
that.
put it.
Yeah.
Um,
is like
and
XCOM
it's
mixed
really
with Worm.
No.
In that you have a certain number, in that you have a certain amount of time to do a thing. Because I don't play
Yeah.
your Japanese Valkyrie
Valkyria
No,
games.
no, no. It's
Like Valkyria Chronicles.
there's no time limit. It's just you got stuff to use to move, and when you run out, you can't do anything. But like, what's really cool about this game is like it does the whole like alternative history thing, and it's really wacky. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil it for you guys that haven't played the demo because I laughed really hard at a lot of different things. Really looking forward to that game, and I think it's gonna play well without the little nub.
Yeah.
Are you guys looking forward to any other 3DS games? You're gonna Majora Mask?
Majora's Mask.
Oh man,
I mean, like,
yeah, Majora's Mask.
I've got so much stuff to play on the 3DS ever since I decided to actually finish the Pokemon games that I own. So I got a lot of Pokemon to play. And then Majora's Mask is not going to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm new to the 3DS family, so I still have to catch up on all.
Well,
kinds of-
welcome, Marcus.
Well, thank you, Perry. But yeah, I have Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I just got that recently, and I've been playing it a little bit in between editing. I like it a lot. It's really good.
It's a really good pick up and play game.
Yeah, totally. I like how it's like divided into missions. I don't know if that's how the original Luigi's Mansion did it, but I think it's a really cool thing to do.
I think the graphics look really good.
Yeah, the graphics are nice.
Yeah, it's just a fun game.
Like,
it's a good game.
Nintendo really knows when they're making a 3DS game to keep it segmented like that, and to keep it, you don't have to play that much of it at a time.
Yeah, exactly. You can just pick it up, play it for a couple minutes, and then drop it and get back to what you're doing with editing, because I was editing stuff, and then I was playing it and then editing. That's how it was.
Yeah, I get that. We're still doing 3DS, or can we move on to other platforms?
We can move on to other platforms.
Yeah, we can move on to whatever you want, baby boy.
What about Wii U?
Oh,
Is there
snap.
anything?
Oh yeah, man. There's Xenoblade Chronicles X,
Oh yeah.
which I'm really stoked for.
Fudge.
And
it's weird.
Zelda U.
I missed Xenoblade 1 through 9, but had to start in at 10.
I think so, yeah.
It's just like Final Fantasy. You can just play whichever one.
Okay.
Unless it's 10-2 or 10-3 or...
Xenoblade Chronicles X2.
Yeah, those are the two that
God.
I'm really looking forward to this year. Like, those two are probably the two top titles for me. And then the third is probably got to be Witcher 3. Going away from the Nintendo side of things, Witcher 3 has me totally enchanted, and I really want to play that whole series now.
I'm not gonna lie, like, that looks amazing.
It really does.
It makes me really wish that I had a computer that could run it, but...
I think mine will be okay. I really, really splurged on my graphics card when I built it, so I'm hoping. Fingers crossed.
Here's something
dude,
for you.
that's gonna be a beast.
Yeah. I'm actually just digging really deep into this list of upcoming games, and there's some really cool-looking stuff that I did not know was happening.
I'm looking forward, particularly myself, to Hotline Miami 2.
Yes.
For one.
Yo, I think the four of us can agree. Like, that's top tier anticipation right there.
It's so good.
Hotline Miami 1 is like one of the
Just come out now, please.
play it every year,
Dude.
fantastic games that I do.
Yeah.
And the sequel
The first one was so good. Oh my god. Every time I watch that
first
trailer and like the music hits, I'm just like, I give up. I can't do it. Life.
Yeah.
I basically trust Cactus with my child at this point. I just give him a child and be like, here, go make Hotline Miami 3 with this kid. I don't fucking know.
Take my firstborn.
Take my firstborn. Just give me Hotline Miami 2 now.
I forgot about where is it? What did I just look at? I just saw it. Oh, don't do this to me. Oh well, it's gone. I'll think of it later. But Persona 5 is also on my list for the year. Can't wait for that. Oh, there it is. No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah, No Man's Sky.
Yeah, No Man's Sky.
Like, a lot of people are looking at that game and thinking, like, it's going to be really repetitive. But I'm looking at it, hoping that it's, like, really easily modded. Because, like, if the modding community gets their hands on that game, oh boy.
What I like
Who
about
even
it is,
knows?
Yeah,
what I like about it is a lot of people are kind of disappointed because it isn't what they thought that it would be, and that it's not gonna be a runny and gunny actiony game.
Yeah.
But
it's not gonna be Destiny.
Yeah. But I really like that because they're making it something like entirely unique.
Yeah.
You know, they had this idea of a game of exploration in the universe, and they're gonna do that. You know, instead of saying we're gonna make something big, but it's the same multiplayer shooty game that we've played a billion times.
Exactly. It's not just going to be Halo with more spaceships.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally fine with. Everything I've seen of the game looks really cool, and I can't wait to dive into that.
Yeah. And like one of my favorite things to do, like when playing Minecraft, is just to explore around and find new environments and everything. And it looks like that, but designed for that.
I'm doing that right now. That's what I'm doing when I'm not looking at you guys. This gives me like back to Minecraft. What else?
Speaking of games that are that we've done before, Yo, Mortal Kombat X. I don't know if you guys are hyped for it, but I am.
Ooh.
I haven't played Mortal Kombat 1 through 9.
Okay. So here's the thing: if you haven't played 9, it's the one you gotta play because it's the
Wait.
last one of this series.
Is there actually Mortal Kombat 9?
Yeah, dude.
It's actually Mortal Kombat 10?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I didn't even
think
know.
it's just called Mortal Kombat.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's the one that came out a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I remember that. I think
Yeah.
people were making a big deal of it because it was like return to the Mortal Kombat roots and everything.
Yeah, and I'm really excited about the sequel because it seems like they're going like with a different approach for the series, where it's more like we're gonna make this a technically like sound fighting game, which is different for that kind of studio. And that excites me a lot because that's like a franchise I grew up with. And yeah, I'm really excited to do fatalities and junk. Really looking good. And another one by the same publisher, Batman Arkham Knight. I'm very interested in.
That's gonna be good.
It is going to be good.
That's gonna be so good.
I still
Like
need to play.
it blows my mind that they're like, you know what? Finally, you're gonna use the Batmobile, and guess what? It's a tank. It's like Twisted Metal, but with Batman.
It looks so good.
It looks really good.
It's gonna be good.
I still need to play Arkham Origins.
You
And I
know,
was always like really like hasty because like I heard it was it got mixed
Dude, Mark.
things.
I hate that game.
Really?
Hate that game. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's the most disappointing Batman game in a long time, and I love like the Arkham series. Like that game is garbage. Like I threw it in the trash can, lit it on fire, and then I said, "Batman!" Like it just just ripped my shirt off and just yelling Batman.
Did you make a video
how much
out
I
of
hate
it?
When you like held it up in the air like
No,
Adam West and you're like running around.
Yeah, Batman!
Some days you just can't get rid of Arkham Origins.
Oh.
One thing that's on this list that I'm really looking forward to is Abduction. I don't know if you guys know that one.
I have no idea what
Wait,
that
is that the Misty one?
Yeah, the
okay.
team that made Myst years ago is working on a new game. Finally.
Okay.
And they kickstarted it, and I contributed. Like I gave way more money than I had at the time, but I didn't care because I'm into this. And yeah, it was successful, and it's listed here for Q3, Q4 2015.
Yeah.
And I really can't wait to play that.
I feel upset for Jonathan Blow because he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna make The Witness.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a Myst-like game. It's gonna be really good. 2015," and he's been working on it for like 5 years. And then the people who made Myst are like, "Also us though. Also we're doing that.
Is
Like,
that
we're the ones who did it first."
Is Blow's game still happening?
Yeah, it's coming out this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have a clash of Titans and Sword of Titan.
Yeah, we'll have a Clash
Yeah.
of Titan and person who was in some of Indie Game the movie.
I think they can both be good. Because it looks like Abduction's going to be like much more of a departure from Myst than people are expecting it to be. At least that's the impression I get from like the artwork and stuff they've been posting.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jonathan Blow, I heard. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just gonna say real fast. I thought I heard somewhere, like maybe Ego Raptor posted, like Jonathan Blow, like used all of the money that he got from Braid and put it into The Witness.
Yeah, he used all of his
like,
Braid money.
What? Holy jeez.
That Braid money, it's gone. That Braid money's gone, dude.
Yeah.
No more Braid money.
If it fails, ooh, buddy.
Yeah.
I'd hate to be him, but
I mean,
he's doing
I
what
want
he
to say it
loves,
won't
that's
because
cool.
Braid has still got to be making money though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
but like I want to say it's not going to do poorly because like Sony's backing it up and everything, but
Yeah,
you never know.
yeah. The indie
You know
market's
what?
really good. It's been really good lately, so I imagine it'll do good. But
Yeah. But you know what I'm excited for, but like also kind of hesitant is the new Star Wars Battlefront game.
Yeah.
that, EA's been in charge of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Star Wars
good.
Battlefield.
That sounds fun.
I hope it's good.
I hope it's good. I
hope it's good.
It's just I really hope they don't fuck that one up. Just because the older Battlefronts are so amazing.
They're
Still
they're
sad
some
we
of my
didn't actually
favorite
get to
like
play it the other
childhood
day.
games for sure.
Yeah.
Still sad we didn't get to play that weeks ago.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to bring that up, Alec?
Did I
Don't-
trigger Perry? I'm sorry.
Don't make me walk
Yeah,
out.
I'm
of this game,
triggered.
man.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think another game that would be really cool to be revived would be, since we're on the topic of Star Wars, would be Star Wars 1313.
Yeah.
Like footage of that looks
Yo,
so
that looks
good.
so cool.
It looks
Yeah.
so cool.
Oh!
And then it got
does?
canceled. It's not. This is just disappointing.
What is it that got canceled?
Yeah.
Star Wars 1313.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That did look actually really cool.
Y'all know that like that was supposed to be like a bounty hunter kind of game, right? Like that's what it was designed to be.
Apparently,
Oh, yeah?
they redesigned what it was quite a few times, and the most recent version, before it got canceled, it was going to be a story about Boba Fett.
Oh man,
Yeah.
oh, it's sweet.
Yeah.
Where you see,
That'd been really.
you get to see him actually be a badass before he shows up and then does nothing in the movies.
Before he gets his head chopped off.
I would love that.
And
like,
falls into the Sarlacc pit 3 times. Yeah, extended universe, bitches. Sorry, I don't know if we're swearing.
You know, I would actually
Yeah, we're allowed
enjoy
to.
watching that one time. I would like that. Just seeing him trying to climb out of there.
Like, it doesn't move. How do you fall into it again?
I know.
Just
And
stay
then-
away from
and
the
then
Sarlacc pit.
A further subsequent time.
Like, don't even go near the Sarlacc pit.
just be like, hey guys, you want to go out tonight? And they're like, yeah, sure, let's go to the. No.
No.
Sarlacc pit is there. Let's not go there. That easy.
It's literally like it's not going to come and get you. Just there is a place where the Sarlacc pit is. Don't be in that place.
Speaking of other games, I'm looking at this list again. I'm finding so much on here. Like 2015 is gonna rock.
Yeah.
King's Quest
King's
is marked
Quest.
Oh, yeah,
for
the new King's
Q3, Q4,
Yeah.
and I had forgotten that Telltale was working on a King's Quest game, right?
I don't think it's
But
Telltale.
then I know
It's not- I don't think
went
it's
to
Telltale,
their.
man.
I went.
Yeah.
I just looked it up, and their King's Quest game was canceled, and EA is making this one. So I'm less excited now. But
Well,
I
I,
know
think Sierra is like officially back for it, or
Sierra's
to some
officially
degree.
backing it, and like the project leads.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look up what they've done before, but they're
yeah,
people
but I
who
mean,
had
like
made
when
adventure
when
games
you
before.
revive a brand like that, what's the point? You know, like was it like developers from people from Black Isle Games went to form Obsidian, right? But Black Isle Games got like remade or revitalized, but everybody was still with Obsidian. So it's like, what's the point in reviving a brand like that if you're just going to have different people? You know? So
Yeah.
Black Island. I'm gonna look that up real quick so I don't look like a complete fool.
It's because nostalgia.
And also
Done.
like the adventure games kind of been coming back in a big way, and it's cool to kind of recognize
Such a big
what
way.
started it, you know, with what Telltale's been doing,
Yeah.
and with Grim Fandango coming back, and all that.
Telltale, man. Can't forget Minecraft Story Mode's coming out this year, guys.
Oh, man.
I'm
Get
interested.
hype, 2015.
I'm interested, but it's like I don't know if I'm like morbidly curious to
I-
see what it's gonna be like, or if I'm like actually.
I have no idea what to think.
Yeah, I have no idea what's it gonna be.
I'm excited to just see what happens.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in the slightest because it definitely stinks of Microsoft saying, "Hey, Telltale, I want more money. Do you think you could do some story for this game? Because I have no idea what this game's about."
Yeah, but then
Well,
again,
the kids like it, so
we have to remember that Telltale made The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us, and I hear good things about the Game of Thrones game, and it's just
Strong
like,
Bad's cool game for attractive people.
yeah, they made the Strong Bad game. Come on, they can do no wrong. But yeah, like I guess morbid curiosity is the phrase I would use to describe what I'm.
I guess I'm more pessimistic about it because I feel like Telltale has been kind of like overstretching their bounds lately. Like they're doing way too much, and like it's kind of showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen some Game of Thrones stuff, and I was just like, yeah, this is okay at best. But But yeah, that's just me. I mean, I think it's interesting that they're gunning for something completely weird and different. Like, I think that's cool. But like, I don't think it. I mean, it could be a huge hit because of Minecraft, but like, I don't think it'll be good. Like, considered good.
It's probably going to sell a billion copies because it's Minecraft. But
Never know, though.
Oh,
I mean, The
yeah.
Walking
And
Dead,
Telltale.
I'm sure The Walking Dead was in the exact same position when they first started working on that. You know, people like, really point and click on The Walking Dead.
It's
really?
a little bit different. I think.
because like Walking Dead at the very least has
like,
a story.
I think that's a little bit different. Yeah, and it didn't have a gameplay to it already. You know,
I guess.
Minecraft already has like its own gameplay. Like what you do in Minecraft, you already know. Like, how can you add story to that? Like, is it going to still be a point and click adventure game? Like, are you still crafting stuff? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, I guess that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what I can see is just Notch, just like sitting at his computer, like looking at the news of there being a Minecraft Telltale game. He's like, "Oh my god, are you serious?"
Yo, he totally is. He's like, "Good thing I sold out."
Yeah, he's probably just like crying in his river of money. Just like, oh my god.
Video games. Video games.
You know, a really cool looking indie game that's supposed to come out this year, that was kickstarted is Hyper Light Drifter. Hyper Light Drifter, is that?
I remember hearing that.
Yeah.
About that.
I kickstarted it. It looked like a really cool, like Neo Zelda kind of title, because it's like a top-down action adventure kind of thing, and you got like a lightsaber kind of deal and a gun, and it just looked. It screamed like ingenuity and like really cool. It had really good pixel art and music to it, so I was like, "Yo, I'm sold. I'm ready."
Man, this game does
And
look
it
really
did.
cool.
Yeah, and it did really, really well, like as well as Shovel Knight did for like their Kickstarter.
Good.
And I think it's got a lot of promise.
Yeah.
Looks really sweet. Dang.
Hopefully, Barkley Shut Up at Jam 2 will come out.
Yo, God!
Barkley 2.
Speaking of games we're not certain of. Oh, were you done? Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
Just
No,
they've been working on Barkley 2 for a while, and it looks like it's going to be
Yeah.
absolutely insane. And that's just
It's
what I
gonna
want
be
from it.
the most insane thing.
Yeah.
I hope the gameplay's good.
I hope it is.
That's the
too.
only thing I gotta say.
So yeah, a lot of games coming this year. A lot of good games coming. 2015 should be a good year for gaming, which is good because 2014 was kind of a crap year for gaming.
Let's just hope we don't
It
have
was
a repeat.
Nintendo. It was the year of Nintendo, dude. That's all it was.
And Shovel Knight.
Bro!
And Bayonetta 2, because that game was the game of the year. No matter what Perry says.
Motherfucking February.
I like Bayonetta!
Okay, good. Good. I'm watching you.
So we'd never recorded a podcast before, so we're interested
Hopefully-
in hearing if this was worth listening to and watching.
Chances
Yeah,
are
hopefully
we'll
this
be
turns out
recording
alright.
chances are we'll be recording the next one before this goes up. So if we find out later that everybody hated this, maybe we'll cancel at episode 3 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shut up! It's fun! If you liked it, click like. If you want to comment and talk about your most anticipated game of 2015, let us know down below.
YouTube.com/ItemBox channel.
Subscribe.
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 Love you.
Subscribe.
We love you so much.
Subscribe.
Good night.
War. Good God.
What is good?
Dang it.
What?
Yeah.
What is
Good
God,
y'all. What is it good for?
Nothing.
I don't know.
See you, Jay.